My name is Ken Williams. I served in the United States Army for 7.5 years. During that time, I was deployed to Iraq and Kuwait. I actually just went to a job fair at Fort Hood, Texas, and I walked by a booth, and someone was like, hey, we're from NextOp. If you like, you can sign up with us. 2 days later, I was alerted about Chevron doing a hiring event down in Houston. So I drove down there the next week, interviewed, and was offered a position in Crane, Texas.
My name's Chad Parnell, and I spent 15 years in the U.S. Coast Guard, and I've been stationed everywhere from Pensacola, Florida to Juneau, Alaska. When I found out I was getting out of the military, my boss told me about a NextOp job fair where Chevron was recruiting. At the conclusion of the NextOp job fair, I actually got an interview with one of the recruiters. When he told me basically what we would be doing out in the field, a lot of it transferred over from what I did in the military.
My name is Max Klein, served in the U.S. Army for 7.5 years. I was stationed in Iraq, Germany, South Korea. Coming out of the military, I was relieved to find a company that I can plant roots and have a long-term career in. Having NextOp open the doors up to Chevron made it where I didn't have to worry about trying to find a job where my next paycheck was coming from.
NextOp and Chevron share a common goal of bringing veterans into the energy sector. And so this makes sense because Chevron values the skill sets that veterans bring to the table.
10 years ago, I was brought into Chevron as a staffing manager, and part of our initiatives were to identify talent, and we really identified that military talent had skills that we could value here at Chevron, whether it was focus on safety, leadership, or technical expertise.
The number one thing is their operational discipline, specifically on procedures. They want them, they want to improve them, and then they follow them. And that is a key part of what we do in the drilling completions world.
You think about when someone leaves the military, they've got already proven leadership skills, proven track record, and we can plug those people in. And if you ever want to solve a problem, get a group of veterans from all different walks of life and branches, put them in a room, and watch them solve the problem.
I think that the core values that make a good service member are those same core values that we use here at Chevron. It's self-service, honor, integrity, and commitment. I had opportunity to learn a lot about servant leadership when I was in the military, and I think that has come into play and really set me up well for a career here at Chevron.
When I served the military, I wasn't looking to see what it could do for me, but what I could do for my country. But I am grateful for companies like Chevron who are actively pursuing veterans like myself to incorporate them into our workforce.
This is really important because when you're transitioning out of the military, it's a really big step to take. When you have a company like Chevron that's partnered with NextOp to help these transitioning veterans, they're there every step of the way. It really helps put you at ease.